So you have taken the first step of clicking the video. As you may have read the title, we all have been left alone in certain situations, whether it may be a relationship, a friendship, or by our own family. However, these are the times that we need to embrace and make the best comeback out of those setbacks. I keep mentioning that my self-transformation journey or my self-improvement journey started only after my relationships and friendships had ended. This is where your journey starts. This is where you embark the best journey of your life. Today you may be feeling left out, you may be feeling alone, you may be feeling lonely, you may be feeling like it's not worth it. The things around you, the environment around you might be dull. You may see only darkness and shadows. I was there as well. You must have watched 1,000 videos today, seeing how you can overcome this particular situation, and you're still looking for something that will make the change in you. When situations like this happen, you have a false belief in yourself. This is it, and this is the end. That there is no light after this. But you realize life is like a tunnel. There is always a light at the end of the tunnel. You just have to be powerful enough and strong enough to be able to walk and see the light. I can probably relate to a certain extent now, but not fully, because I have pulled myself out of it. And I know that you're watching this video and thinking, what is it that's going to help me here? The only thing that's going to help you is seeing your future self and where that person is going to be. When things like this happen in life, these are very uncomfortable positions. These situations lead to certain mental health issues as well. When you are embracing it, when you're embracing the discomfort and you're realizing what the lesson is and you understand what the outcome will be, that's where it gets you. That's where you will understand this is not the end. It is never the end. We all watch movies, right? Do you see the villain winning or the superhero winning? You always see the hero winning. The hero always has setbacks. There's plot twists all the time. Something or the other comes in the way. There is a wall he needs to break, but he goes ahead and he does it. The villain is way more powerful than the superhero. We know that. And it's difficult to beat the villain, but the superhero still beats the villain. Does the superhero say that this journey has ended just because he cannot fight the villain? The villain has 1,000 lives and the superhero only has one. But he still conquers the villain. It's okay to feel like what you're feeling right now. You must be feeling like not doing anything. You must be feeling like no one appreciates you. You must be feeling just completely not in sync with the world around you. And it's okay. Take your time off. Take your time alone. And the best thing you could do is to start with realizing where things have gone wrong. It's only when you take responsibility for your actions and you take accountability for your actions is when you actually are able to improve. When you understand why the situation has played out the way it is, that's what will help you get out of the rut. It's the first step, to be aware and understand why it happened and what happened. The second step would be forgiveness. You will forgive yourself for what happened. You will forgive yourself for the mistakes, and you will forgive yourself for, unfortunately, how the relationship had ended. The third step would be a restart of your own journey. A restart of no more dependency, a restart of no more being reliant on somebody else. It's a restart of relying and trusting yourself the most. Fourth step would be to establish new boundaries. Once you have realized where the mistakes were, whoever made them, maybe the other person or the friend group or whatever it is, once you realize those things, you start setting healthy boundaries. You don't take shit from anybody. If a friend is not in line with your boundaries, is not respecting your boundaries, you leave. You will become trusting of your own decisions. You will stop being indecisive. And you will gain trust in yourself. And that will indeed bring you confidence. What would be the last step of all of this? The last step would be seeing how far you have come. Reflect and see what has changed. The thing is, when these situations happen, we tend to realize we were not the people that we were supposed to be in the relationship. We realize that we let a lot of things slide by. We realize that we didn't allow the relationship to blossom because we weren't ourselves. We were just too stuck on the rut of keeping the other person on a pedestal, listening to them, just obeying them the whole time, and not having a mind of our own. Or it could be the other way around. You may think, yeah, you were the one controlling the relationship the whole time, but you must have messed up somewhere while doing it. You must have maybe hurt the other person in the process. And this all comes in after you are in that dark place once everything has ended. This only doesn't apply into a dating relationship. It can apply onto friendships and family as well, like I said. We need to start relying on ourselves the most. We need to start believing in ourselves the most. We need to understand why we need self-love and self-care. We need to understand about mental well-being. These are the things that will help you avoid or repeat such situations. A few videos back, I spoke about being in solitude. The reason I said that is because as a person being myself, I know that I was very comfortable in my relationships. And it's not only me. There are thousands and millions of people like that who probably are dealing with the same thing. For a fact, I know they are. I'm able to recognize the patterns now when I meet such people. And you are one of them probably. Who knows? You have clicked on this video for that, to understand how you can get out of that rut. Once you have reflected upon your journey and you've reflected upon how things have changed, you will realize out of nowhere that you're actually growing. There's some sort of personal growth. Your character has evolved. You have destroyed the conflict that you were facing. And you have got to your desire. And the thing about desire is that maybe at this time you want to get out of the rut of feeling the way you're feeling. But what you don't realize is usually there is a second wind or an inner transformation that happens. My desire at that time was to get over a certain situation. But what happened is I ended up transforming myself from within. I got over that situation, and at the same time, I was lifting weights. I was doing so many self-improvement and personal growth things. I started taking care of myself even more. I started loving myself. I started acknowledging myself. I started understanding myself. I started loving, like I said, mainly loving myself as the way I am, and putting myself in situations where I know that this discomfort will help my character grow. Of course, I didn't like it. I hated the situation that I was in. But that didn't mean that I gave up. I'm so glad that things played out the way they did. These situations are what help you grow. You need to embrace positive discomfort. You need to embrace it. You need to understand that this is what's going to help you. The stress, the pressure. How do you think diamonds are made? You need to put yourself through it and need to come out as a winner. Trust me, this is what it is all about. It may seem like you're lost today, you don't have any answers. It's okay to be like that, not forever though. You need a time out for a bit, and then you just follow the steps that I've mentioned, and trust me, everything is gonna be alright. I'm probably gonna set up free calling schedule in one of the links of this video. So anyone who's dealing with a certain situation that may need some guidance or some support or even someone to talk to, you can just click that link and book a call with me. And the best part is it's all for free. Because I genuinely want to help you people grow. I want to be the person who leads you in the right path. That's upon the creator of this world. It's all in God's hand. It's because of him that he has guided me to maybe be on this mission today. So I genuinely want to help you get out of that rut that you are in today. I have experienced it. I have felt all the anxiety, all the nerves, everything. So I know how that is and how it feels. Any situation that you're in, I know you can come out of it. I want to guide you to be into that discomfortable position and learn and come out of it the best version you can. As always, I'm going to end this video with one thing. Embrace positive discomfort. And I love you all.